right, so I'm going to share my screen here. And let's make sure I got the right screen I'm sharing. It's that one. I'll hit share. Okay, are you guys looking at my puzzle cube right now? Yes or no? Somebody speak. Yes? Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Let's see. Somebody else beeped in. It's probably Nick. Hold on a split second. I'm hoping I don't cancel everybody out here. Oh, here it is. Okay. All right. So tonight, what I'm going to do is I got a couple of goals. All right. One is we're going to set up what's called the bill of materials. Two, we are going to add in a title block, and that's going to be a little bit of fun. And then I'm going to show you how to set up an assembly drawing with bubbles and a parts list on it. And lastly, hopefully show you how to make orthographic drawings. I might leave that. It depends. I only want to talk to you for like half an hour and then let you guys go. So if you've not got your assembly drawing open yet, good time to get it open, all right? So go ahead and do that. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to create what's called a bill of materials. So they call them bombs. It's not a politically correct word to use in a school at all. But the kids at school, at the high school, think it's great fun to talk about bombs. So here's my assembly drawing, right? And on the right-hand side of this, I've got three icons. And the top one says BOM table. So I'm going to click on that. And I'm going to get this fly-out icon on my right-hand side, okay? And in this icon, I've got columns. First, I've got item, quantity, part number, and description. Companies, when you work for them in the title block, they'll have part numbers, some sort of sequence that they've established a format for, and they have you use assigned part numbers from a pool usually. And then you have a description. Well, we don't have any part numbers. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put my cursor in the column or right on the text that says part number. And I'm going to right click. And I'm going to get a dialog box that tells me I can move this left, I can move it right, or remove it. And I am going to remove it. So now I'm going to have item 1, quantity, and description. Now, once I've done that, I'm going to go here to description, and I'm going to click, and I've got 6 different parts. You'll notice under item, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to put my cursor on number 1, and I'm going to look at my isometric view here, and I can see it's sort of outlined. And what it's outlining is this light blue colored block right here. So in description, I'm going to double click in there and I'm going to type in, and don't forget, all things are capitalized on engineering drawings. I'm going to type in light blue. Now, I don't know what your number 1 block is. Could be the same thing, could be something different. Then number 2, I'm going to put my cursor on here, and I can look at the outline again, and I can see that it is doing the dark blue one. So I'm going to name this one dark blue. Yeah. Okay. Third one is going to be dark green. gotta remember to stop holding down the shift key when I start a word. Oh. All right. Let's see. My fourth one is going to be that guy right there. So this is Mr. Purple. Did it again with the first letter, huh? Anybody else having the same trouble? Okay. Fifth one is red. And then the sixth one is orange for me. Okay. How's everybody doing there? You getting those added in? Okay. Well, that's a good thing. I think Nick bombed out. I'm not sure what happened there. Oh, well. We'll find out. Oh, you're here, Nick?
Yes.
Oh, good. Okay. I didn't say you're not on my little list of people watching the show. Let me see. Oh no, there you are. Okay, good. I just had to stretch things out. All right, so Caleb, you got all your parts named?
Yeah.
Josh? Okay. Elias? Brandon? How about you?
Yep.
Matthew?
Yep.
And Nick?
Yep.
Okay. Now, to close this out, I'm just going to re-click on that icon, and now I'll just have my cube, okay? And that's the setup for the bill of materials. Now, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to use a title block for this. I've created the title block for this already, and it's called GCC space TBB. Now, what we have to do is we're going to go over to the Onshape icon, and we are going to click on that. And you're going to see a list that starts with My Onshape and ends with Public. And what you want is the one that says Public. And you're going to go to that. Now you're going to see a whole bunch of stuff. And these are all public documents that anybody in the planet Earth can download. All right. And you guys are going to go up to where it says Search in Public. And then you're going to search for GCC TBB, Genesee Community College, Title Block BB, Title Block B. Okay, so just GCC space TBB and hit enter. And your computer is going to go out and do some searching. And up at the very top, you're going to see the GCC TBB. Okay, so chime in and let me know when you find that.
You want us to download it or?
Not yet. But yeah, Josh, I do want you to click on it and open it. Okay. Now, what I'm hoping is when you look at this, where it says drawn by, okay, does it say my name or does it have your name?
It has yours.
Okay, I'm hoping this. So what I've done here is I've set up what they call attributes. You guys know what the attributes are that we've been using in AutoCAD. This is a similar thing here. I set up attributes for my name or your name. I think it will change, hopefully. You'll see the date here also. Over on the right, it says scale and sheet number. And then there's nothing where it says part name or project name. So we'll get to those in a minute. All right, so now what we're going to do is you see at the bottom, you're going to see two tabs. One says GCC TBB and the other one says logo GCC.jpg. I want you to right click on GCC TBB, and at the bottom of that list, when you right click, is the word export. Click on that, and you're going to get this dialog box up here on your screen right now.
Yeah, mine looks slightly different. Like it doesn't have the version on it.
Are you talking about this box right now?
Yeah, the box, like it has different things like a file name format, overwritten dimensions, text, color options.
Okay, so let me ask you this real quick, Josh. What operating system are you using? Are you using a tablet? Are you using a Macintosh? What are you using?
Mac.
Okay,
So
that's why. It's a little different format, and that'll probably happen again. All right. All right. Now on this, it's going to say export. There's a little blue button down at the bottom, and I'm going to click on that. Now, because I'm using a Windows computer, okay, and Windows is what I use all the time. So Josh and Nick, I know Nick is on a Macintosh. I don't know where you guys save files to. When you use a Windows computer right now, that just got saved to my downloads folder. So that. What was that, Nick?
My computer is Windows.
Okay, good. So you're in good shape. Who is it? Oh, Brandon. Sorry. Brandon's on a Macintosh also. All right. So we have exported our file, and someplace it's been downloaded onto your computer. And if you're on a Macintosh, you're going to have to just locate it yourself. I really don't know how to do that. All right. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to Onshape, and I'm going to go to Created by Me, and I'm going to find my GCC 3D puzzle cube. Okay. Caleb, were you able to do that?
Yeah.
Yes? All right. Josh, what about you? Have you been able to get back to this? All right, Haas. Awesome. Elias? Brandon?
Yeah.
Matt?
Yep.
And Nick?
So far, so good.
All right, good job. Okay, so we are going to go to the plus sign now on the bottom of our project. I got all these little things that I got to move around. So I'm going to go to my plus sign, and I'm going to click on that. And at the bottom of this list, you're going to see a line with an arrow and then the word import. So what we're going to do is we are going to click on that. Now, this opens up my, what do you call this? My search box or whatever. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to find my GCC TBB, and I'm going to click on that and then say open. Again, Mac guys, you're kind of on your own boat there with this. Now this, okay, whoops. Well, it just went away on me. You're going to get that flyout on the right-hand side that says importing file. And what this has done is, if you look down on your tab bar at the bottom here, you're going to find GCC tbb.dwt. Caleb, do you have that GCC tbb.dwt?
Yeah.
Awesome. Joshua? Okay. Elias? All right. Brandon?
I'm working to get it.
Okay. Matt, how about you?
Yeah, I got it.
Awesome. Nick?
I'm following along.
All right. Swell. All right. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to use this title block. And the purpose of the title block is, of course, to be able to create our drawings with. So, to do this, I'm going to go to the plus sign. And on here is the word create drawing. And I'm going to choose that. Now, I'm going to have my list here, and this is going to say existing templates, which is exactly what I want. We've got Onshape and then my Onshape, and I'm going to click on that. And it goes away for a couple minutes, well, a few seconds hopefully, and then it's going to come back with, you'll probably only have one. I've created a few templates and practiced with them and stuff like that, so I have several. But you should have GCC tbb.dwt. DWT is what's called a template file, as I've said a couple times, and it has the title block on it. So you should see one there. It should have your name, like Brandon. I see yours is here, GCC tbb.dwt. I see Matt's over here. I don't know why I see those, but whatever. So now you're just going to click on that GCC tbb.dwt and then say OK. And what this is going to do, with my fingers crossed, is you're going to come up with the title block. Hopefully it says your name on it. It has today's date. It won't have anything in scale yet, and it won't have sheet number other than 1/1. There won't be anything in part name or project name. But you do get this box that says select a part or assembly here. And then it goes current document, and then GCC, that's your document name, main, part studios, and then the word assemblies. I'm going to click on assemblies. And when you do that, you should see a small icon that looks just like the assembly of your cube. All right. Now I'm going to click on that. And what it's going to do is it's going to go away for a couple seconds. And then it's going to give me the block right here on my screen. And I can do a couple things here. I can do a front view of it like it is right here. If you take a look at this dialog box in the upper left-hand corner, it says Insert View. You'll see the word Assembly 2. That's whatever the Assembly tab is called down here in the lower right-hand side for me. You'll see View Orientation Front, Explode/Position, which is going to be just default. Display State Show All. View Scale 1:1. View Simplification Automatic. This is a nice. This is an assembly drawing, and assembly drawings are typically done isometrically. So where it says front right here, I'm going to click on that and choose the word isometric. And I'm going to pull this out here. And if I give it enough time and don't move it around, it's going to give me a preview of my cube. And I can click on that one time. And what that did is that dropped that cube onto my title block. So Caleb, how did you make out there?
Good.
Okay. Josh, you got it?
Yeah, it looked totally normal, and then when I clicked on it, it seemed that the one part just disappeared.
Is it a part that's on the back or a part that's on the front?
It's a part that's in the front.
Oh. Well, right offhand, I don't know why. All right. Elias, how's yours looking? You're good? Okay. Brandon, how about you?
Can you just remind me how to get to the the menu to import it in?
Import what? This thing?
The cube.
Okay. So what you do is, let's see, what do we do here, Peter? Oh, import is going to be one of these icons right here. You can choose it's insert view. Okay. And then you're going to need to choose. Well, let me ask you this, Brandon. When you brought in your title block, did it come up with a insert?
What do you mean?
Okay, I'll go through this again for just real just to help you out. I'm going to hit the plus sign. I'm going to hit create drawing. I'm going to go to recently opened or my Onshape. I'll find the GCC title block B, the .dwt, and then I'll say OK. Come on. There it is. I have to learn to be patient with this software because of the internet. Now, when I brought in the title block, I get this select a part or assembly dialog box. Did you get that?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, I see what I did now. I imported my title block wrong.
Okay. So then you select assemblies, and then you just choose the assembly 2 or whatever the name is, and change your view orientation to isometric.
Okay.
And then click.
Thank you.
Okay. Matt, how did you make out? Do you have the little QB here in front of you?
Yeah, I'm all set.
All right. Nick?
Not quite yet.
Okay. Do you need a second or can I move on?
You can move on.
Okay. All right. Now, this is not in a shaded view, and I'd like it to be shaded. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my cursor on the block or in the neighborhood of it, and you're going to see this like outline appear here. And I'm going to right click, and then the third item down is show shaded view. So I'll select that. Okay. So I just created.
What did you just hit on it? You clicked on it and then you.
So I right clicked on it, and then the third item down is show shaded view. and it comes up color.
Yeah, that yellow block that was mine, it's appearing now, but it's not outlined for some reason.
Okay. Well, you know what? Some things I just kind of have to look at to figure them out, and this is one of those things right now, Josh. So I think you can do the rest of what I'm going to show you without it, and then on Tuesday we can try to figure it out if we need to. Okay? Don't worry about it. Don't get panicked. Elias, did you get your thing to come out in color? Okay. How about you, Caleb?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, Brandon, how about you?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, Matt.
Yep.
Okay, Nick, how about you?
Still good.
Okay, now let me ask you, Nick, stay on there for a second. Under drawn by, has it changed to your name?
I'm not quite there yet.
Oh, okay.
I'm still getting caught up because I haven't put the part together yet.
I got you.
Writing down. Yeah, I'm just writing down the instructions and
All right,
figuring it out.
gotcha. All right, Matt, how
my name on?
it has your name, Brandon? All right, Matt, how about you? Did it work for you?
Yeah, it worked.
All right, awesome. So I'm not going to bother with asking the other three guys. I'm pretty sure would have worked if I got a couple guys that say it did. All right, that's pretty neat, isn't it? I like that a lot. All right, now what we're going to do is we are going to insert our bill of materials, and how you do that is you go up here. And one of these icons will say something about BOM table, and it's right here. It is it's the third one over from the text tool, which is that letter A. And I'm going to click on that. And you're going to see a grid appear. And you'll notice on yours and mine right now, the upper right corner is where the grid is attached. So I actually physically I'm going to move this out of my way. I want my grid to go the lower right corner. I want it to go right here on my title block. Now, the way I change that is all the way over here on the left where it says BOM table. You're going to see four little icons at the bottom, and the one all the way over to the right shows a grid with a little dot on the lower right corner. I'm just going to click that. And now, when I bring this out here, that set of blocks is on the lower right corner. The insert point is. I'm going to come right down to the location right here at the corner and click. And now it has put in my bill of materials with my item numbers, how many times I used it in the assembly, and those descriptions that we typed in. Okay. So Matt, how'd you do? Okay. Brandon, how about you?
Good, but mine's also showing a part number for some reason.
Because you didn't, what you need to do is go back to the assembly drawing, the regular assembly right here, open up this BOM table, and then go to that column, right click on it, and hit remove column. Okay. Let's see, drawing 2. Okay, good. Let's see. How about you, Elias? Did you get your bubble or your parts list in? Okay. Josh?
No, I actually haven't. My table seemed to not work. I guess I must have
Did you hit the right
done
icon, the one that says table?
the one that.
Or did you
Yes, I
hit
hit the one
or
that
did you
said
hit the one that
table.
says did you use the one that says BOM table?
I may have hit that.
The
I don't
one
know. I'll have to
what
go
you
back
want
and
is you
check.
want the one that says BOM table. Okay. How about you, Caleb? How are you doing on this?
Good.
Good. Is that good as is? I've been lying to you all through the class, Mr. Seward, and I don't have it, or you do have it?
What do you?
I'm teasing you. I'm sure you're doing fine. All right. Now, the next thing we need to do is we need to do what's called add the bubbles. All right. So the bubbles tool is to the right of the letter A. It's called they call it a call out. I call it a bubble. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually take my cursor, and I don't know if you can see this, I'll zoom in, and I'm going to put it on the edge of one of the parts. I think this will work also if you put it in the middle of the part. Well, I didn't like that. Sorry. I'm going to undo here. All right, I'm going to do the bubble again, or call out as they call it. And I'm going to click on the edge. And that's what you want. You want to click on the edge. You can't click in the middle of it with this piece of software. And this is putting a number in here automatically. This is number 4. And I'll show you how that corresponds. Number 4 there, down here in my BOM, number 4, there's one part, and it's the one that's called purple. Okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the edge of every one of these. There's number 1, which is the light blue. I'll go and click on the red one here. And I made a mistake because I didn't get the edge of the part apparently. So I just undo a couple times and hit my call out guy. There it is. Again, I'm not being patient enough. And then let's see, what do I have? I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
The orange piece.
That's it. Thank you. Okay. So now I've got all 6 of them bubbled. Okay. So by the time, when you're done with this, come on, there we go. By the time you're done with this, you should have an isometric view on your screen with the bubbles and the parts list on it. Okay. So let's see, what do we got here? Bum, bum, bum. Everything looks pretty good. All right. So it's about 6:40. So that's about, little around half an hour of instruction. When we come back, all right, next week, we're going to, and you can set this up if you want. There's an icon right here. It's called Sheets, and you can click on that, and then you can come on here, and you can add what are called sheets to our drawing set. And when we do that next week, what we'll be doing is we'll be setting up to make individual drawings of all the parts. So you don't have to mess with that right now, but just be aware that that's coming, that we're going to do that, and I'll show you a little bit of dimensioning. These are fairly easy parts to dimension. Won't take you but a couple minutes, and we'll be getting ready to print these out in color on the big laser printer that we have in the school there. Okay. All right. So that's it for me for tonight. And if you got anything you need help with, Nick, I've tried to record this. So what I'll do is I'll do an announcement once I have it up on YouTube, and send a link out via an announcement on YouTube for everybody, that if you need to go back and look at this, you can do that. Okay?
Okay, sounds great.